Hi, I'm Dr. Merlin Switzer. Hey, thanks for joining us today. We'd like to talk about the Everything Disc work of leaders. You know, I've been working with teams for more than 13 years now as a consultant. And one of the things I've found time and again is that behavioral style, personality differences, if you will, make a big difference. Let me give you a specific case. I was getting ready to do a team building workshop in Southern California. I used my team building assessment to get some feedback from the team. One of the middle managers said the boss couldn't make a decision if his life depended on it. That one statement told me that we have some behavioral style differences that were undermining the effectiveness of that team. They took the disc, and when we debriefed it, that specific manager came up to me after part of the debriefing and said, "Now it makes sense. I understand why the boss drives me crazy." And I've seen that play out time and again. Maybe you've had the same experience. So we'd like to talk a little bit about behavioral style. Behind me here, we have the Everything Disc leadership map. Around that, you'll see 8 words in black: results, action, enthusiasm, and so forth. Those are different priorities that tend to resonate with where you are in your disc behavioral style. Now, I'd like to give you just a very quick overview. Dr. Marsden, more than 100 years ago, or nearly 100 years ago, was talking about behavioral style and the psychology behind it. In essence, he said that people view the environment as favorable or unfavorable. And regardless of how they view the environment, the extent to which they view it as favorable or unfavorable, they also view themselves as more powerful than the environment or less powerful. And what he found is that there's some unique differences, some unique perspectives based on how people view the environment and view themselves in the environment. For example, those that tend to view the environment as favorable tend to be more people-focused, agreeable, receptive. On the opposite end, those who to some extent view the environment as unfavorable tend to be logic-focused, skeptical, or challenging. Now let's put these two different types of people in the room together. Are they going to experience some differences and potential challenges? Absolutely. Now, depending on how they view the environment, the extent to they view themselves as more powerful or less powerful than the environment, again, depends on how they view it. Those who view the environment as themselves as more powerful than the environment tend to be loud, bold, dynamic, fast-paced, versus those who, to some extent, view themselves as less powerful. Those folks tend to be moderate-paced, methodical, cautious in their approach. And so the whole notion behind the disc hinges on these two different perspectives. For people in this quadrant, we tend to call them D for dominance. They tend to view the environment as unfavorable, but they view themselves as more powerful than the environment. And so they're kind of get results, get her done type of individuals, can become impatient, very task-oriented. If we move over here, this person who we call high influence, they, like the D, see themselves as more powerful, but they view the environment as favorable. And so they tend to bring a lot of enthusiasm to the table. They're people-oriented. While they like to move fast and like results, they see people as being very important. And so they want to work with and through people to accomplish results while, causing action, enthusiasm, and collaborating with people. Now, on the bottom half of the circle, we have the S for steadiness. People that are high in S, like their cousins, the I's, view the environment as favorable, but they see themselves as less powerful. And so they put a priority in collaboration, support, and stability. Finally, we have the C, the person high in conscientiousness. Like the S, they tend to view themselves as less powerful in the environment, and like the D, they tend to view the environment as unfavorable. So they put a priority on stability, accuracy, and challenge, where the D focuses on challenge, results, and action. So depending on where you are around this will impact the different type of leadership behaviors, if you will, associated with the Everything Disc work of leaders. Now there's one more important thing I want to capture in this short video, and that is the use of comparison reports. Comparison reports take two people and compare the results. Let's suppose we're working together, and maybe I'm over here, but you on the other hand are kind of my opposite, and you are over there. The Everything Disc work comparison report compares where I am with where you are. And the beauty of it, the exciting thing about it is it'll show where the potential benefits of working together are, some of the challenges or potential roadblocks, as well as some tips. I had a business owner come to me and he said, Merle, this particular manager, I'm just sure is not sure is going to make it. I'm having some challenges with him, and I think that we may have to let him go. And I said, could I generate a comparison report? And so I did. And the two of them sat down over lunch and talked about those differences. After that 1 hour lunch, the manager, or rather the business owner, told me that was a turning point in their relationship. And so instead of considering letting this individual go, this manager, he was able to continue working and build that relationship. And it happened by using the comparison report and sitting down together. So that's just one example of many that I have seen in working with leaders of how these tools have helped teams come together, helped build stronger relationships, turn the dynamics around, and led to a greater level of success. Hey, we'd love to talk to you more about these products. Just give us a call and we'll make it happen. Thank you.